and I thought I might just share this unboxing and also first impression. Sorry, I need some drink, some water. And that is, this has finally arrived, which is the new Intel NUC 13 Pro. Now, I actually did the review of the Intel NUC 13 Extreme, which is made for more gamers with the big graphics card. I was very impressed with that. And this is pretty much what you call bare bones, or what you actually use for business. This is kind of cool. Now, this is kind of box that I was expecting for the Extreme, maybe a little bit bigger than this, but that's something similar. But that was really crazy. It comes out what was for the Extreme. Now this, we're going to do the unboxing. I have never seen this before, so I'm going to have a look at this. Now this does, unlike the Extreme, which actually had the full-blown K processor of the 13th Gen one, that was really impressive. This is more of the performance, and there's also, we're actually hoping it actually has some pretty decent performance out of this thing. So let's just do the unboxing straight out. I'm just the first impression, just to give you an idea of how big it is. Now we're gonna try. I think it pulls out this way here. I think, yeah, we're gonna put. I'm gonna do a push. It is a much more modest sort of packaging compared to the other packaging of the Extreme, and this, you probably more than likely see this as the production model. Here we go. Look at that. Ooh, it's a nice little slipcase, I have to say. I do like the actual idea of this. And what's this thing here? It says just some things, and we've got some, oh, I think I just gripped that thing, but just some advertisements on there this side. Now I can see from here, this is the Intel NUC. Now I'm just going to wonder if I can sort of take it out without me doing anything silly. Okay, I think I might just put it up on there and just open it this way. Here we go. Awesome. So we've got the power adapter. Now we've got our good old, ooh, it's got a bit of a barrel style. And how big is this power adapter anyway? As you guys all know, I actually love, when I was doing a lot of unboxing, I always find out what power adapter comes with. Now let's just have a look what we've got. It is 120 watts out of this. So not bad, not bad, not bad. I'm just chucking onto here on this side. And then right after that, interesting, we've got some screws. Probably around about 6 screws. They're just normal flip head screws, and then we've got another screw at the back, which is probably for the back end of it. And that's much it. But really, this is what we're after, is this. G'day, mate. How's it going? Thanks for joining me. Yes, I don't think this actually has a GPU inside of here. I think it's just the Intel integrated graphics, which is the RSXE, is just what's in here. But, ooh, this is it. And it looks very similar to another NUC I actually did previous. I think the Intel NUC 12 Pro, which didn't actually have a graphics card. This is just running off here. But if I think what they're trying to do, I'm just going to put this away, is that if you want to go add the graphics card for the Intel NUC, then you have to go to the Extreme, which I am going to give you a quick look at the difference between the two sizes, because I do have them both here at the exact same time. But just to let you know, we're going to have a quick little buzz of this one here. So this is what it kind of looks like, and my guess is you're going to open up just like the previous model. But I'm just going to have a quick look at the front. We've got some headphone jack, got 2 USB Type A ports. I can see this i7 version. And we've got another 2 more USB Type A ports at the back. One's 3.2 Gen 2, one's probably USB 2, I'm guessing. We've got HDMI port, we've got a Thunderbolt 4 port, another Thunderbolt 4 port, another HDMI port. I've got 2 HDMI, and then we can look. Anyway, I'm going to open this up in a moment. I'm just going to show you a quick difference between the 2 Extreme and the Pro version, because just let me grab that out. Actually, before I do that, I'm just going to show you a quick size difference on how this looks like now. This is a 14-inch Dell laptop, and just to give you an idea of how big the size is, that's kind of hopefully gives you an idea of how. So I'll say half that length and probably a third of that length. If you've got a 14-inch laptop, that's kind of give you an idea of how size of this. And as for this is a pretty thick laptop, but not that crazy thick. This is I think this is a 54 series sort of latitude. You're probably looking about 2/3 of the thickness of this one here. Anyway, while I'm not going to do it, I'm going to bring in the Extreme. Oh, I got it around here. Oh, here we go. This is the Intel NUC Extreme, which you saw in my previous video. You can see the difference of the size difference here. So there's not really much to it. As you can see, that's a little bit, it barely takes a name. I think the compute unit on this one is actually bigger than this unit here. Actually, I'm going to bring this out very soon. But you'll see, let's have a look. Does it actually even fit? Oh yeah, that fits pretty much like around just the front of it for you here. So let me just gonna take out the compute unit. Actually, no, I need screwdrivers to get that out. But actually, we'll at least get one part of that just to show you, kind of see how the difference of the compute unit of the extreme. Let me just bring this thing out. Look, let's just take this thing apart. Then I've got to flip this side over. Let me just take this thing out from this side. And here we go. Here's the compute unit. So the compute unit is only this part, and this is pretty much, it's about that same sort of size of the compute unit of the extreme for that. So that's kind of what it looks like. I'm just gonna put this part from one side. So, and of course you've got the big graphics card on this thing. Now I'm gonna actually try and open this thing up. I'm gonna try and see if I can do it without being that screwdriver. No, the person previously who's had this before has screwed in very nicely. So just give me a second. Let me bring in a screwdriver. I was going to get screws just to open this thing up so you guys can have a look what's inside. Give me a second. Let's just move this thing out of the way. Just needs a little help. Normally you can just, if you just got to start it up, and that's pretty much it. So let's just open this baby up. Normally you can just use rubber bits. And open this thing up. Let's have a look. I've opened one of these before, the 12th of June. Oh, and that's, okay, we can definitely set the back. We've got some thermal tape for the, I'll tell you this, that's for the, we got two. That's nice to see. So we've got two slots for the storage. I'm going to try and see if I can bring this closer to you guys. So I've got two slots for storage. So one supports the 2280 format, and I'm thinking that's a 2480 format down here. So that's a BsianTech key. And then we've got two SODIMM slots for the memory. And then I'll just take this thing out. It's probably another screw. And I'm thinking, yes, I'll have to take this. Okay, I think one screw, two screw. I think there's about 3 screws. Take those out. You will see the other side, which I'll do in the review video, and that's probably where the processor is. And I can see from here, it's just the heat sink. I wonder if there's a fan or not, but I doubt there is a fan. If there is, we'll find out in the review video anyway. I'll just go and do it on camera now, but at least we kind of have a quick snaz of inside what it looks like. As people have asked me, does it support eGPU? At the moment, I would say only through a Thunderbolt. It doesn't have any eSATA at the back. Sorry. eGPUs probably just only through Thunderbolt, and that's pretty much about it. But of course, you can see in space-wise, it does not able to contain graphics cards. So it's just onboard video, which is the Intel Graphics XE, RSXE, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, you guys got any more extra questions? I definitely should know video below, because I'll try and look at them, and while I'm doing the review for this, and I'm really hoping it has some really good speeds, as I was very impressed with the Extreme. Wow, that was fast. So I'm hoping guys to see how this goes. Even with the cooling, I'll do some thermal tests on this one. I didn't really do thermal tests on this because this actually did really well. And just looking at it, you can see definitely thermals are pretty good on this one. But I'll definitely do the thermal tests on this one, this new little NUC Pro anyway. So definitely check that review out. I'll put a link in the description below when that is made available. But thanks for joining me, guys, and definitely have a great night, and definitely see you guys in the next video. See you guys. Bye.